And although you might be able to make money trading commodities, you might be able to make money in selling a product that is a commodity, even though it's very much kind of regulated worldwide by the world markets. It is a horrible, horrible product for network marketing. You want to stay away from anything that reeks of commodity. Okay, another industry of death, what I call guaranteed losers, absolute guaranteed losers, and that would be, well, I'm going to give you some examples, but it's not limited to these examples that I'm going to give you. It's basically anything that when you hear it, you think, they're selling that through network marketing? Why would they be selling that through network marketing? Whenever you get that kind of reaction, run the other way, because it's probably the right reaction. It's your intuition saying, that just doesn't make any sense. And it's funny because I like to look at the business opportunity rags or the business opportunity magazines. We advertise in a lot of magazines and trade publications, and so I'm constantly monitoring them, looking at them, trying to check out what's involved, what's in there. And so I'm always seeing what they're marketing, what they're offering. And many times I see things like satellite television goes MLM, microwave ovens go MLM, refrigerators go MLM, home appliances go MLM, search engines go MLM, cigarettes go MLM, fruitcake goes MLM. That last one, I'm actually I'm putting together a little project right now on the side. I'm looking for some angel investors on fruitcake goes MLM. I think it could be huge. But just, a lot of people, they think it's funny when I mention things like that, but honestly, gasoline goes MLM. It's just on and on and on. You'll see people trying to come out with some crazy industry that just doesn't belong in network marketing. And one way that you can tell that it's not right is that it's like, it sounds like it's the first time it's being offered. That's always a red flag. The second red flag is it's been offered a dozen times and it's never made it. Everybody thought it was all exciting last year when everybody came out with all these gasoline programs. Wow, it's perfect because the gas prices are so high, and we come out with these gas savings programs for the first time to make money in network marketing. Trust me, folks, it's not the first time. This has happened over and over and over and over again over the years. It's just that you may not have heard of it before. You may not have been involved with it before, but they've tried it before and it's failed every time. History repeats itself. And if you don't know what that history is, if you haven't seen what has happened in the past, you're never going to be warned that it's not going to make it this time. So just be careful when you look at these different industries. Anything that goes MLM or anything that sounds like a gimmick probably is. Okay, now this last one here, this is one of my favorite industries of death. And again, it kind of goes back to the standard idea that why are these industries of death? Why are we so concerned about them? Well, because none of these industries that I've mentioned tonight have ever shown any kind of long-term survival, any kind of long-term success. They've always gone under. They've always gone out of business. And we're going to talk about some other industries that are in danger of that, maybe on a lesser level, but these are probably the worst, the absolute worst, the ones that have proven to be losers time and time again. And one of those guaranteed losers is gold and silver for several reasons. One, it's never made it. It just never has. And so why would you be the first one to try to prove that an industry can make it when it's just not going to make it? It's already proven that it won't make it. You're trying to prove differently. Why would you fight against the trend of it going out of business, okay? And what we mean by gold and silver programs is generally a collection of gold coins. You're basically buying gold and silver, but you're buying impressed coins, or you're buying it by the ounce. And these are very expensive coins. It's a collection. And the battle cry for this type of company is, if you're going to spend your money on something, why not spend it on something that has lasting value? When we went through the Y2K thing, and we went through all these different situations where, people are trying to save food storage and water storage and trying to get prepared for natural disasters. And, they say that, hey, if there's a major earthquake and it knocks out some of the major cities, we're going to go back to a more, gold and silver based system. And so you got to have gold, silver, and cash on hand because the banks might fail, and all this kind of talk about Armageddon and everything. Well, there's a lot of different reasons that people invest in coins. Some people just enjoy the investment. Some people love the collection aspect. But the bottom line is they feel like it has intrinsic value. It's something that will hold its value. Even if it fluctuates in the marketplace, you're going to have something. You know, in network marketing, you invest your money in a lot of different things. At least in this program, you're going to have something to show. Well, trust me when I say I've never met anybody who invested in gold and silver coins in network marketing had anything to show. As a matter of fact, they ended up hawking their gold and silver just to get out of the hole that they created by getting into it. One of the reasons it's such a bad idea is because gold and silver is an investment, and it is regulated by in the U.S. It's regulated by the SEC, the Securities and Exchange Commission, and it is regulated as an investment, as something that you have to be certified or licensed to sell. Now, yeah, you can get around that by not making claims, kind of like in the nutritional arena where you can't make claims unless you're a physician. Well, you can't make claims, but how tempting is it to try to do a business opportunity meeting where you cannot tell someone about the value of a gold or silver coin? You know, you couldn't say anything. There's not anything you could say in an opportunity meeting about the gold and silver coin that wouldn't step over the line and entice somebody into investing in it, you know, with some kind of a prepared speech, some type of prepared promotion that will get you to make that decision. You can't do it as an individual. You can do it as a licensed, you know, investment counselor, but you know, then you'd have to go through that investment counseling training process, a certification process, and nobody can really do that and duplicate that as a network marketing business. Another reason that gold and silver coins are kind of difficult is because they're so expensive to purchase. I mean, even a single ounce of gold is pretty expensive. Most people can't afford to just buy it outright, and so they'll let you do what are called layaway plans, where you buy it over time. The problem with that is almost every company that I've ever seen do gold and silver coins, they will pay out commissions on the payments. So in other words, as you're making the payments into the pot, they won't wait until your gold coin is paid off and delivered. They will pay out commissions to the downline and to the upline to the company on those payments, which is highly illegal. But every company I've ever seen come out with these programs goes ahead and they repeat the process. They repeat that same strategy as if it has never been tried before. Oh, wow, we're brilliant. We're paying commissions on a layaway plan. No, it's been tried before. It's been shut down before. The last big company that we talked about back in the day, they took the money and ran. They actually went out of the country and wrote a goodbye note to all their downline and distributors saying why they were picked on the government. So, you know, trust me when I say it's not something that's new. It's been tried before, and it has failed every single time. Okay, so we've talked about enough of the negative, enough about the bad industries of death. Let's talk about the industries of life, the industries of wealth, the industries of prosperity. This next section I'm going to call Daren's Wealth Formula.